Hello everybody, this contribution is about art and value. We show you two important art scenes here in Zurich. One part is about the value of art without money, and the other one gets its value through his history. Follow me. Now with us, Henry Levy, the founder of Bin 39. Hello Henry, and what
Hello.
was your motivation to create this foundation?
The motivation was basically to give society something back, because I profited from society, and I looked for something which was important particularly for the arts, and I found that it was the most difficult thing for artists to find were studios, so I started a studio organization.
And you were a great businessman, and what's your profit now?
My profit is to enjoy life, to feel that I'm somehow useful, and not to be bored. I don't like being bored.
And what's the main idea of Bin 39?
To bring artists, young artists together at the beginning of their career, and professional artists, not students, but young artists at the beginning of their career, to offer them good working space so they can develop themselves.
And what's your goal for the future of the Bin 39?
That I can give this organization over to somebody else to run. And I don't have all that much time at the age of 82. One really has to think about this.
I'm standing here in front of Bin 39. It's one of the best platforms for young talented artists in the country. Here are the roots of our creation. It's still original since the beginning, although the milieu around the house had changed a lot. I show you some pictures from last night. How we saw are the values of the Bin 39 still standing. Probably vulnerable, but not enough that they changed. However, the legendary Cabaret Voltaire had some big troubles in their history. And they changed a lot. We take a look on it. I'm talking with Adrian Notz. Could you tell me something about the history from the cabaret?
Shall I hold it? Yeah. The history of the cabaret is very simple. It's the birthplace of Dada. This was the place where Dadaism was founded in 1916. And it was only open for 3 months, actually. And the nice thing is that out of these 3 months, a big mythos, in that sense, happened, and it influenced, as a Dadalogist would say, the whole modern and postmodern art.
What's today? What's your concept of this house?
Price. The concept of the house is because it's difficult to work in a place which is an institution for Dada, so it's in a way a contradiction to Dada in that sense, because they were against institutions and against museums and so on. So we try to deal with it on 2 levels. One, we call it Dadalogy, which is more a scientific, historical approach, where we try to find out new things about Dada, and we try to find out what meaning Dada still has nowadays. Over there, the main question is, what would the Dadaists do today? And we think that they would work a lot in the media. They would maybe have a blog or I don't know, online magazine or whatever. So we try to work in that field a little bit. I think one of the main values is complexity, that we try to work with complexity, or as Jona Friedman, our kind of philosopher or whatever godfather said, would say, the complicated order. So one of the ideas is that we don't want to have a white cube, for example. We want to be confronted with the complexity of nowadays, and this is also maybe parallel to the Dadaists, where they used things from everyday life, put it into collages like tickets or newspaper parts, or they created these simultaneous poems where a lot of voices speak at the same time, trying to recreate a simultaneous situation that happens in every day.
So, you saw a small view of the Zurich art scene. I hope you enjoyed. I've got cold, so see you in the Museum Bellerive.